If you have constant foot, shoulder, knee, or back pain, you really don't need to let it control your life.
How about a non-surgical solution that can give you lasting relief? You can find it at New England Spine and Disc. Here to tell us more is Dr. Richard Carpenos and his patient, Deborah Pellos. Deborah, how are you?
I'm good today, thank you.
Yes, I want to hear about your story, but I guess you were watching Great Day Connecticut and thought, I gotta give it a try. I'll just see if this works for me.
I actually had a very good friend who has had his treatment, and she's walking great.
Wow.
What was your ailment? Tell us a little bit about you.
I have 3 discs in my lumbar spine that sit on each other.
Did you tell them to get off?
Pardon me?
Did you tell the discs to get off of each other?
I tried.
And it didn't work?
No, they don't want to listen.
We had to scream at them.
And they were like, ugh. This machine, Doc, is pretty remarkable, and it's not everywhere. People, they're going to go and they're going to get this machine. It's in very few locations.
No, you got to be Meshuggah to start doing this, because it's a huge undertaking to be able to offer this therapy. But it is just the most amazing thing, and it's hard to impress me. It's been the most amazing thing, and every week I just see these real-life stories that are just mind-boggling, how people get well, how you can regenerate and repair tissue in your bone-on-bone knees and your back and your shoulders, elbows, your plantar fasciitis. I mean, it's just ubiquitous with musculoskeletal pain, and it improves the things that you value most in life: being able to take a walk, go shopping without needing the cart to lean on, play golf. You know, if you're a kid 10 years old, you want to play soccer and you get injured, you're out for weeks or months. We can get them back so much quicker, and it's just been amazing.
So what about, how did it change your life?
I can stand, I can be on a treadmill now, which I couldn't do. I had sciatica nerve, I have none.
That is the worst pain ever.
It is.
It is unbelievable how debilitating that can be. Yeah,
it really is.
That's the perfect word, debilitating.
Yep.
So you drive from Cromwell to Orange to get the treatment. That's a pretty good distance.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
You said you have people coming, from other states, from Long Island, 2 hours, but talk a little bit about, because people are going to say, come on, how would this work?
Yeah.
What is this doing that's healing people without surgery?
The only thing, Kara and Scott, that comes out of this applicator are pulses of sound that are traveling over 3,000 miles an hour. And you can see what it looks like. It's just pulses of sound. And when those pulses come out, you are going to push the sound into the tissue, which activates your dormant stem cells and repair cells to come to wherever the inflammation is and begin the repair process. So I tell my patients, you've got a $49 first visit.
Okay.
If at the end of that first visit you don't notice any change at all, you're not a good candidate, but at least you tried it. Most people experience an immediate outcome. 3 minutes and they feel
How long do
different.
people have to come? How generally average?
So I would say if you come from a great distance, about 5 times total. If you're nearby, you can come and do it 10 visits, but do half the time.
Half the time.
Yeah, so 5 or 10 visits, and usually those people are really good to go.
With
In other
like
words,
durable, like they don't come back?
Correct, I love that durable. I have not done a visit on my bone-on-bone knee in 3.5 years.
And you run 2 5Ks every weekend?
I ran yesterday and the day before. I ran 5 miles plus, so more than a 5K, in the hills. And I'm an old guy, so to be able to do that on a bone-on-bone knee. But this back, when you have stenosis, which is a narrowing of the canal, and you can't walk a long distance without the cart in front of you in the grocery store, I mean, is it a change in your life?
It's tremendous.
What did you do before?
I had, of course, the first course of action, muscle relaxants, which only put you to sleep.
Sure.
Okay.
And finally saw a neurologist, and he suggested a treatment where, what's it called, ablation?
Yeah, radiofrequency ablation. They literally burn away the nerve with radiofrequency.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it's like working on the alarm and let your house burn down, because the pain in that nerve is projecting from where that disc is pressing on the nerve. If you don't work on the problem, and you're only working on the alarm, eventually the house burns down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So,
well, we can't thank you guys enough for being on the show.
Oh, thank you.
We're so glad you're doing better, Deborah.
Yeah, we're so glad.
100%.
That is wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Richard.
Thank you, Scott, Kara.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if you at home are wondering, how do I get this without surgery, you can reach out to the New England Spine and Disc. It's located on Boston Post Road in Orange. to get in touch with Dr. Carpenos, just schedule a consultation. Again, he said first visit $49. Call 203-799-3472 or 1-800-PAIN-FREE.
I don't know how you got that number.
I know you say that every time, but that's a good 800
That's
number.
a good 800 number.
You can also visit NewEnglandSpineAndDisc.com. All right.